People buy from people who they like, trust, and with whom it's convenient to do business. If it's word of mouth referrals, and small businesses say that 70% of their business comes through word of mouth referrals, then that's where you ought to be spending your time to market your company, is to build up, ask people for referrals. When I started the business 9 years ago, I put together a list of 12 skills that salespeople or any sales organization I think needs to master. And I split them up into 3 different categories. There's customer relationship management, there's personal marketing strategies, and there's entrepreneurship. Now that's not a misspelling. I didn't mean to say entrepreneurship, it's intrapreneurship. It's acting entrepreneurially within the confines of your sales territory or your responsibility or your own little world. Most customers, when they are talking to a salesperson, they are the company in the eyes of the customer. They don't care about the building, they don't care about the equipment, they don't care about how long you've been in business. When I have a problem, it's you I'm calling. So as for all intents and purposes, ABC Corporation, who you're representing, you are ABC Company to me. So the salesperson is the eyes and ears of the company. They need to take all the credit, and they need to take all the flack when things don't work. If you want to set yourself apart, get yourself a brag book. Get yourself a Gee, ain't I great wall. And make it a point, put it on your calendar to go out and ask everybody who's done business with you for the last 6 months if they would be willing to send you the name of someone else that could benefit from our services or send you a testimonial letter. I want you to think big, that when you market, you condition your customers to think of you first when it's time for them to buy the stuff you sell. I want them to look to you as a resource for all of the answers that they need. They may come up and call you up. They say, do you know of anybody that does this? They know you don't, but they're looking at you for a resource about, other companies that do stuff. These are questions that you ought to know about your best clients. What's their business background? What's their education background? What are the things that they like? Some of the stuff you're going to be able to get off of their Facebook page, if they have one. Some of it you're going to get just out of the course of conversation. Gross margin is just like your pulse. Some people have a fast pulse, a slow pulse, a strong pulse, a weak pulse. Some people have no pulse, they're called dead. If you have 0 gross margin, that means you're selling it for exactly what it cost you to make it. It won't be long before you go out of business. You have to know what your gross margin is and know which direction it's heading in. Or is it going up, going down, staying stable? If you want to train your people to defend their price, get them to be good listeners, keep their promises, and not be afraid of developing a personal relationship with their clientele. There's been no known discounter ever to survive 50 years. Think about companies that were known, advertised discounters when you were growing up. I'll bet you they're not in business anymore. Walmart is not yet 50 years old. They may be the one exception to the rule, but there has never been a discounter that's ever lasted more than 50 years. I would hope you want your business to live on long after you retire or sell the business and move on. You're in for the long haul. You're not in for it just to make a quick buck today and then go on to move on to something else. When that person comes into your shop and says, how much do you charge for this, this, and this, and they describe it, and you give them the price is. And they say, geez, let me think about it. And they leave, and they come back 2-3 weeks later, and they go, can I still get that for that price? You immediately ask them, are you ready to order it today? If the answer is yes, take the order, and as soon as they leave, on that combination of quality, service, and delivery, raise the price. Why? They went out and did market research for you. For that combination of quality, service, and delivery, they came back after 2 or 3 weeks. You're still low person out there for that combination of quality, service, and delivery. They're telling you, raise your prices. You want to widen the gap between you and everybody else. Don't even give your competition a chance to come close to replicating what you do. Don't sit back on your laurels and go, well, I got this down pat, now I'm going to do something else. This is what you're known for. This is your bread and butter. These are your core competencies.